Welcome to 2025 Calgary Housing Market Forecast. CREV has just published forecast for entire year and I'm so excited to share it with you. This is your ultimate guide to Calgary's real estate landscape, covering every key detail from economic drivers and housing trends to risks and opportunities. Let's dive into the data to give you a full picture of what lies ahead. First, we're going to start with the overview of the market. Calgary's housing market remains very strong and resilient, with over 26,000 residential sales projects for 2025, maintaining activity levels 20% higher than long-term trends. But the pace of price growth is expected to ease, and let me show you how. In 2024, price growth was 7%. In 2025, price growth is expected to be just 3%, reflecting a more balanced market. This shift is driven by a record-breaking 2024 in new home completion, adding 22,563 housing units to the market, and easing lending rates that make housing more accessible. Slowing migration trends which are tempting the demand, and the market is moving from an extreme seller's market towards more balanced market condition, offering opportunities for both buyers and sellers. Now we will review the key economic drivers. Alberta's economy sets the stage for Calgary's housing market. The energy sector remains a cornerstone, bolstered by the opening of the Trans Mountain Pipeline and high energy prices projected to be at $70 per barrel in 2025. Investments in alternative energy, AI, carbon capture, and food manufacturing diversify the economy, contributing to the job growth. GDP growth of 2.5% in 2025, maintaining Alberta's position as a leader in Canada. Unemployment rate of 7.8%, reflecting a cooling labor market as migration slows. Interest rates are expected to decline to 2% in Q4 of 2025, easing borrowing costs for buyers. But despite strong fundamentals, risks loom, including US tariffs and potential shifts in federal energy policies. Now I will give you a property type insights, and we will start with detached homes. Detached homes remain a key driver of Calgary's real estate market. Sales forecast for 2025 is that 12,600 units will be sold, slightly higher than in 2024. Price growth is expected to be at 2.9%, driven by easing lending rates, improved inventory levels, especially for homes priced above $600,000. And now I'm very happy to share with you what are the highest price growth areas. Northwest Calgary is up 13% in 2024. Northeast Calgary, very strong growth in lower price homes. Overall demand will be strongest in lower price properties, while high-end properties may face more balanced conditions and inventory rises. Now we will move on to semi-detached houses. Semi-detached homes are gaining traction, offering an affordable alternative to detached homes. 2025 sales forecast is 2,400 units, which is pretty good. Price growth of 3.1% as affordability pressure pushed buyers towards this segment. Rising new construction is gradually increasing supply, particularly in higher price ranges, easing pressure on inventory. That would be all for semi-detached, and now we are moving on towards row homes. Row homes continue to be a popular choice, particularly in affordable districts. In 2025, sale forecast is 4,550 units. Price growth is expected to be 3.4%, supported by demand in areas like Northeast Calgary. Also, inventory is shifting, with 77% of listings are now priced over $400,000 compared to 63% in 2023. As a very last segment for today is apartments. Well, apartments are facing a changing landscape. 2025 sale forecast is 7,300 units. That is 3.5% decline for 2024. The price growth is forecasted to be 1.8% as new completion creates more balanced or buyer-friendly conditions. We can expect continued demand for units under $300,000, while higher-priced condos face competition from new builds and rentals. Alright, so this segment is for all of the investors. We're going to be talking about rental market dynamics. Calgary's rental market is seeing relief thanks to increased supply. Vacancy rates rising to 4.6% citywide, with downtown areas like Beltline reaching even 6.9%. Over 9,340 purpose-built rental units were completed in 2024, with more expected in 2025. This increased availability is stabilizing rental rates, offering much-needed affordability for tenants. That would be all for rental properties. So now let's take a look what is forecasted to happen in surrounding areas. We will start with Agri. Agri's population boomed, now exceeding 85,000, continues to fuel housing demand. Detached home prices growth in 2024 was even 9%. Row homes are a growing segment due to affordability. Also, Chestermere remains a premium market. Detached prices averaging $796,067. It is up 8% from 2024. Higher density housing is driving record high sales and inventory gains. Now we'll talk about Canmore, which appeals as a luxury and tourist destination, remains strong. Apartment sales account for 46% of the market, which is a huge. Also, detached benchmark price over 1.6 million, reflecting the area's exclusivity. In this section, we will talk about that we cannot avoid its risks and opportunities. The 2025 market comes with both risks and opportunities. The downside risk, like 25% UF tariffs, could push Alberta into recession, reducing housing demand. Slower migration could temper growth in high-end properties. It's not all that bad. There are some upside opportunities as well. Exemption of the energy sector from tariffs could drive strong economic growth and increase migration. Rate cuts could exceed expectations, boosting buyers' activity as well. Now we are getting to the very final forecast metrics, so let me share them with you. So here's the quick recap. Detached sales, 12,600 units with prices up 2.9%. Semi-detached sales, 2,400 units with prices rising 3.1%. Row homes, 4,550 units sold, prices up 3.4%, and apartments 7,300 units sold with prices growing 1.8%. Well, and here is my closing message for you. Calgary's 2025 housing market offers opportunities for everyone, buyers, sellers, and investors alike. Contact me today to make the most of this exciting year in real estate. Thank you and have an incredible 2025.